With their new sequel out in theaters now, let's talk about what occurred before this. Here's my re-review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Enough said. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers and true believers out there. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to you as the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a re-review of the 2018 superhero flick, Ant-Man and the Wasp. From Marvel Studios, distributed by Disney. This is the 20th film in the MCU. And was a part of Phase 3 of the MCU. The film brings back Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly as the titular characters. Also back for the ride are Michael Pena, Bobby Cannavale, Judy Greer, Tip T.I. Harris, David Dastmalchian, Abby Ryder Fortson, and Michael Douglas as Dr. Hank Pym. Plus also Michelle Pfeiffer, Laurence Fishburne, and Hannah John Kamen. And Walter Goggins. Anyway, yes, this film was a big one when it came out. It was released in July of 2018, just after it released, just on the 6th, just a week after. Oh no, a week and a half after it made a premiere at the El Capitan Theater in the previous month. Yes, this was pretty good and what have you. This time around, the titular characters work with Dr. Pym to retrieve his wife Janet Van Dyne from the quantum realm. Now, first of all, if you haven't seen my re-review for Ant-Man yet, I advise you to click on that card coming up right about now. There we go. And go see that review, that vid, just in case you might have missed it, or see it again if you'd like, before I get into the story. Just a few more seconds. Okay, now I do it. Also, Peyton Reed returns as the director and was written by the writing teams of Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, plus Paul Rudd himself, Andrew Barrera, and Gabriel Ferrari. Almost forgot that. But anyway, on with the story. 2 years after Scott Lang was placed under house arrest due to his involvement with the Avengers, which happened a couple of years back in Captain America Civil War, which I will be re-reviewing those films soon, in violation of the Sokovia Accords. Hank Pym and his daughter, Hope Van Dyne, briefly managed to open a tunnel to the quantum realm. They believe Pym's wife, Janet Van Dyne, might be trapped there. After shrinking to subatomic levels in 1987, when he had previously visited the quantum realm, Lang had unknowingly become quantumly entangled with Janet, and now he receives an apparent message from her. With only days left of house arrest, Lang contacts Pym about Janet despite the strained relationship they had because of Lang's actions with the Avengers. Hope and Pym kidnap Lang, leaving a large ant with Lang's ankle monitor on as a decoy so as not to arouse the suspicions of FBI agent Jimmy Woo. Believing the message from Janet is confirmation that she is alive, the trio work to build a stable quantum tunnel so they can take a vehicle to the quantum realm and retrieve her. They arrange to buy a part needed for the tunnel from black market dealer Sonny Birch. But he realizes the potential profit to be made from Pym's research and double crosses them. Donning the Wasp outfit, Hope fights off Birch and his men until she is attacked by a quantumly unstable masked woman. Lang tries to help fight off this ghost, but the woman escapes with Pym's lab, which has been shrunk down to the size of a suitcase. Pym reluctantly takes Hope and Lang to visit his estranged former partner Bill Foster, who gives them a way to locate the lab. After they find it, the ghost captures the trio and reveals herself to be Eva Starr. Her father, Elias, was another of Pym's former partners who died along with his wife during an experiment that caused her unstable state. Foster enters and reveals that Eva is dying and in constant pain as a result of her condition. They plan to cure her using Janet's quantum energy. Believing that this will kill Janet, Pym refuses to help them and escapes with Hope, Lang, and the lab. Let's see. Opening a stable version of the tunnel, Pym, Hope, and Lang are able to contact Janet, who gives them a precise location to find her, but warns that they only have 2 hours before the unstable nature of the realm separates them from a century. And using a truth serum, Birch learns the trio's location from Lang's business partners, Louise, Dave, and Kurt, and informs a contact at the FBI. Louise warns Lang, who rushes home before Wu can see that he is violating his house arrest. Pym and Hope are arrested by the FBI, allowing Ava to take the lab. And now for the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video, go to the description box below, and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Lang is soon able to help him and Hope escape custody, and they find the lab. Lang and Hope distract Ava while Pym enters the quantum realm to retrieve Janet, whom he finds alive. Meanwhile, Lang and Hope are confronted by Birch and his men, and following a lengthy chase across San Francisco, Ava regains control of the lab, allowing her to begin taking Janet's energy by force. Louise, Dave, and Kurt incapacitate Birch and his men so that Lang and Hope can stop Ava. Pym and Janet return safely from the quantum realm, and Janet voluntarily gives some of her energy to Ava to temporarily stabilize her. Lang returns home once again in time to announce suspicious Wu to release him at the end of his house arrest, and Ava and Foster go into hiding. And that would be the end of the story. Or is it? Yep, there's a mid-credit scene. Pym, Lang, Hope, and Janet plan to harvest quantum energy to help Ava remain stable. While Lang is in the quantum realm doing this, the other 3 turn to dust, giving lead into Avengers Endgame. That's it. So what did I think of Ant-Man and the Wasp? Well, I gotta say, I enjoyed this one just about as much as its predecessor. Like its predecessor, it got good reviews from the critics. And the film did much better than its predecessor, going on to make $622 million worldwide. Now, it received praise for its performances, particularly those of Rudd and Lilly, plus the humor and levity. And that's that. So eventually it did well. According to Rotten Tomatoes, whom they have it at 87%, which is just a little higher than the first film, they say it's a lighter, brighter superhero movie powered by the effortless charisma of Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly. The film offers a much-needed MCU palate cleanser, which that's definitely understandable. Rolling Stone says that the secret of the film is that it works best when it doesn't try so hard, when it lets charm trump excess and proves that less can be more even in the Marvel Universe. Totally. And there's lots of other reviews as well. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I went and saw it in theaters. I've recently revisited it a few times, just more recently on Disney Plus, which is where you can find it, and you can find it on physical media as well. Anyway, I really enjoyed the story for what it had to offer. Christoph Beck's back to do the score for the film, which was absolutely good, and what can I say, incredibly awesome. Now our cast, I I once again enjoyed the performances of Paul Rudd as the titular character of Ant-Man, and Evangeline Lilly now playing the other titular character, the Wasp. Incredible. Of course, you may remember that she got the Wasp tried out to test that Wasp suit out with her dad at the mid-credit scene in the last film. Michael Pena is back as Luis, who he's really good. Walton Goggins plays Sonny Birch, pretty good character. Bobby Cannavale once again plays Officer Jim Paxton, who of course married to Lane's ex-wife Maggie, once again played by Judy Greer. She's good. Tip Harris, aka the rapper T.I. Yeah, I forgot to point out that T.I.'s a rapper. Plays Dave, member of Lane's ex-con security crew, and David Desmalchian plays Kurt, the other member. Really something. Hannah John Common plays Ava Starr, aka Ghost. Well, this villain, well, not too bad. I thought she wasn't too bad. See, Abby Ryer Fortson once again plays Cassie. Randall Park plays Jimmy Woo. Yeah, very good. Michelle Pfeiffer makes an appearance as Janet Van Dyne. I loved seeing her performance in this. See, Laurence Fishburne plays Bill Foster. And Michael Douglas once again returns as Dr. Hank Pym. Definitely. Anyway, the cast was really good. Its humor and everything in between was absolutely really good. So this film had everything to offer. So overall, with everything said, would I recommend Ant-Man the Wasp? The answer is hell yeah. Definitely give it a go. It's really fun and what have you. I had a lot of fun checking it out. So, what did you think of Ant-Man the Wasp? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And of course, I'm looking forward to the long-awaited new sequel, Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, in theaters now. And you will get a spoiler-free review of that tomorrow night. But in the meantime, next time, look for my Saturday morning TV log of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters coming up. So I do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out my re-reviews for these other Marvel movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of Thor Ragnarok, which came out a year before this. Almost a half a year. Well, yeah, a little over half a year before this came out. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of, well, actually a re-review of, that's, I'm kind of can't get the right words to come out of my mouth. A re-review of one of my favorite films, not part of the MCU, but it's a Marvel movie, Spider-Man 2 from 2004. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my re-review for another superhero flick that Michelle Pfeiffer was a part of, Batman Returns from 1992. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya and Excelsior! Bye now.